Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here today. First of all, on behalf of BMW, I'd like to welcome each of you to this presentation. For the next 25 minutes from now on, we're going to be speaking to you about our upcoming event, which is called the BMW X8 Shanghai Launching Event 2021. To introduce myself, my name is Kim, and I'm the event manager at BMW. Since we only have 25 minutes to discuss this very detailed topic, we're going to keep things very brief. This presentation will be divided into 5 sections, where each of them will be shared by our managers, which are the F&B, decoration, entertainment, and last but not least, the marketing manager. So, let's get things started. As a part of BMW, our event team is all sharing the common mission statement, which is to become the world's outstanding provider of exclusive products and services for individual mobility. Also, we, BMW, stand for only one thing, which is to offer sheer driving pleasure to the guest, assured with dynamic performance and high-end quality. Regarding the overall theme of our event, as I have previously mentioned, our event name is BMW X8 Shanghai Launch Event 2021. The event will be held on the 11th of December 2021, and for the venue, our team has decided to hold the event in the National Exhibit and Convention Center, which is located in Shanghai, China, by mainly targeting the Chinese market, which has been exceptionally performing for the last few quarters. 140 guests will be invited to the event, which will be consisting of VIPs, dealers, media, and last but not least, also the influencers. The color theme will be the cool earth tones and 2 shades of blue, which will go all along from light to dark blue. And last but not least, for marketing purposes, social media and brand ambassadors will be taken. Next, we would like to talk about the major purposes of our event. Our principal objective is to develop deeper connections with the guests by offering them the everlasting moments of the brand and product image, while possibly gaining the interest in purchasing. However, above all, we would like to fulfill the utmost guest experience through the innovative performance, which will go way beyond the client's expectation. And for the upcoming event, we will be giving you a brief 3D tour of our event, along with the timelines which the guests will be proceeding on the actual event day. Now, as just mentioned, we'll be giving you a tour of the 3D rendering of the event. And to make it realistic, it'll be taken from the 3D walking view as you are one of the guests on the event day. So, let's get things started. It is now 5 p.m., the time when the event starts. Once you enter the convention center, the first thing you will notice on the left hand is the car display and photo booth. Now, you'll be walking rightwards to hand in your code to the clock room and go to the reception for the registration. After you're done with the registering, you can whether take a picture at the photo booth or enter the exhibit hall directly. However, as you have driven all the way, you might want to go to the restroom, which is located behind the dining hall reception. As the sign represents, the left is for ladies, the right for gentlemen, an accessible restroom is in between. Now, let's move on. After entering the exhibit hall, you'll be noticing 2 bars located symmetrically on the left and the right corner. So, let's try going leftwards. Pick one of your favorite cocktails and you can now have small talk with other guests. And at exact 6 p.m., the event will officially take place. It'll begin with an opening ceremony, followed by entertainments. The official BMW X8 car launching will start right after the entertainment at 6:30. And once the launching session is over at 7 p.m., dinner will be served. You'll walk out of the exhibit hall, cross the entrance hall, and be escorted to your designated seat at the dining hall. After finishing the meal, and the final staging is over, around 10 past 9 p.m., the guests can freely leave. So, that's all for the 3D walking tour of the event. And now, we'll display you the overall 3D globe view from the left and the right section of the event hall. Here, you'll also be able to see the 2 fire doors, kitchen, and the food storage. Let's go to the right side. From this view, you'll see 4 fire doors, backstage, and also the speakers surrounding the exhibit hall. It's now time to move on to the next section, where our F&B manager, Ms. Helena, will further elaborate. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kim. By way of a brief introduction, my name is Helena, and I head up the Food and Beverage Department at BMW. I'd like to start by talking about the design of the menu, which generally designed with brighter tones in contrast to the tones of the exhibit hall and the venue in general. It is to enhance their readability while avoiding the possibility of causing person's appetite to diminish in a darker atmosphere. Taking into account that more than half of the participants will be Chinese, the menu is also described in Mandarin so that all customers could accurately understand the menu and avoid any possible issues. It consists of Chinese fusion food, considering the location of the event and expected participants, and it is designed to satisfy all the multinational visitors to enjoy the food while keeping the Chinese characteristics in food and plating. The vegetarian menu also plans to offer gluten-free access to all courses, from appetizer to dessert, in order to ensure the best experience for all participants with various food intolerance. The collection of this information will be further explained by the decoration and guest house manager, Ms. Josephine. So now let's turn to beverage package. The beverage package includes a carbonated cocktail, which is called Diamond Blue, another cocktail called Snow Punch, lastly a mocktail called Bavarian. This provides customers a range of choices, and this color-themed drinks provides them visual pleasure as well. Regarding the wine that will be provided during the fine dining, it consists of red and white wine, where they both were recommended by the Decanter World Wine Awards 2020. By using the multi-ingredient pairing method for red wine, it resulted in a perfect match with the main course, star-fried Wagyu beef cubes with black pepper and longan. Therefore, we have decided to provide both red wine, Syrahs, with very ripe palate, with a herbal tone and chunky tannins. When deciding white wines, multi-ingredient and preparation method pairing were used, and the best pairing was found out to be rich or light white. Therefore, we provide Chardonnay with tropical fruit, citrus, and straw notes. If you look closely, the table setting, respective cutleries and glasses are placed in accordance with the order of 4-course meal. It consists of small fork and knife for cold appetizer, soup spoon for hot appetizer, dinner fork and knife for main course, lastly dessert spoon and fork on the top of the plate. On the left top corner, bread plate and butter knife are placed, even though the butter knife cannot be seen in the picture due to the technical issue within the system. Besides, we have placed 3 respective glasses for water, red wine, and wine. Moving along to the dining area, this can accommodate 140 customers with 28 tables and 1 table of 5 people each. The dining area also includes a bar and 2 gueridons on each side. To be more specific with the bar in dining area, it's set up with 30 glasses each of red wine, white wine, and water, coffee machines with coffee cups, tray, and wines to serve. Besides, for another bar and cocktail area of exhibit hall, there are 2 same bars but on left and right sides from the entrance, so that people entering the exhibit hall can freely take their drink from the bar without waiting for a long time. Considering the fact that there will be around 140 customers, Each bar would include around 25 glasses of each cocktails, 40 glasses for mocktails, tray, and materials for cocktail making. Extra glasses and materials would always be available from the kitchen, and they'll be refilled depending on the situation. So it was about the food and beverage department so far, and we would have Ms. Josephine to further explain about the decoration and guest host.
Thanks Helena for passing to me. I am Josephine, the Decoration and Guest Host Manager, and I am going to further explain to you about the decoration and our upcoming event. First of all, we are going to show you our mood board. In our mood board, we take very cool earth tones or colors that includes black, gray, beige to show wealth, elegance, and professionality. In addition to this, we take white and 2 shades of blue that are shown in the BMW logo, which also represents the color of the state of Bavaria in Germany, the home of BMW. Near the entrance, there will be a small showcase of 3 cars as part of display and decoration only. Right beside the showcase is where the photo booth is going to be. A demonstration of how the backdrop of the photo booth will look like is shown in the slide. Moreover, we have put the red carpet from one entrance to the other side of the entrance, or to put it simply, along the foyer. For our table decoration, we have decided we are placing black cage candle for both our cocktail table and dining table. However, for our cocktail table, we are putting it with our flower motif tablecloth, and for our dining hall table, we are putting it with 3 small table flowers and 3 small toy cars surrounding it. We wanted to keep the table decoration as simple as possible while avoiding any high table flowers to provide space for our guests to eat and talk among each other and across the table. Moreover, we picked blue as the theme color of our tablecloth to match with the color palette. We have also put a black cloth which acts as a curtain behind the stage to block light coming from outside to keep the space inside darker, which makes the light and the stage stand out even more. As the wall in our dining hall an LED screen, we wanted to show the evolution of the BMW series, which is a very similar idea to the second picture shown in our mood board. And this is another reason why we wanted to keep the space inside dark. The X8 stage we have created in the exhibit hall represents the series of the launching car. This will also act as a centerpiece at the same time. In addition to this, there will be light and smoke coming out from the surrounding of the stage. The wall of the entrance door will also be an LED screen. The first scenario would be showing the X8 logo when people start to enter from the foyer to the exhibit hall. The second scenario would be when the car launches and the room goes dark. There will only be light coming from the stage and small light coming from the bottom of the entrance wall, demonstrating a wall grazing. Next, we have reached our invitation design. It basically shows the general information about the venue, date, time, and title in the front page. In the back page, it is written a small paragraph that respectfully thanking them for their support and inviting their presence to the event. The ticket shows the general information, as I have mentioned before, with a picture of a car with its cover. The reason behind this is because we want to capture and emphasize the meaning of launching. The back of the ticket explains the terms and conditions as well as the QR code that will lead to the online registration. Last but not least is the email templates. In this case, we use Mr. Eric Pravica as an example of one of our VIP guests. We have drafted this email containing the basic information of the event and the respected link to our SVP. The link will directly lead to our website to ensure that the online registration is successful and a series of questions regarding their food intolerance and their preferences. We have also included an invitation and a ticket in the email. As a guest house manager, I will send one more email, including the timeline 1 week before the event as a reminder, and another email after the event saying thank you to the guests who have come to the event. That is it from the Decoration and Guest Host Department. Next, Ms. Beatrice will discuss further about the entertainment that is going to happen in our event.
Thank you, Ms. Josephine. Now, I'm going to talk about the entertainment plan that my team and I have made. So, before the car launch, during the cocktail time, we will have aerial silks performance up on the ceiling, as well as hula hoop acrobatics on the ground. So aerial silks have become a popular form of entertainment in nightclubs and special events such as the BMW X8 launch. And there's nothing quite like watching dancers fly through the air on the two pieces of rope, seemingly on the precipice of death. And the spectacle definitely won't be lost on the customers, who will be sure to walk away remembering much more than the drinks. And both performances will be last for 4 to 6 minutes. As for the car launch, when the astonishing BMW X8 cars come out, they will be accompanied by 45 mini drones making the letter X and the number 8 in front of the car. And hopefully, this will give the guest the wow effect. And then, after the 3 cars go around the stage and parked, colorful laser lights will be shoot all around them for about 1 minute. And for after the car launch, more exactly during the fine dining, the guests will be having their divine meals accompanied by classical band performances. And to be more precise, they will play such a simple yet beautiful classical music, just like what we are all hearing right now. For the closing, we will invite 2 unique performers who currently is on the rise and will appeal to the X8 demographic. We considered to invite the famous pianist, born in Shanghai but now based in London, which is Ji Liu. And moreover, we would like him to have a duet with another famous rising star, who is Tina Guo. She is a Chinese-American cellist and a artist, and they will be playing a gentle yet harmonious song. For the event recruitment plan, we have 5 stages here, which is first, preparation and promotion. So we are going to set the frame for the position and a profile of required competencies and skills for the entertainers. For example, we need skilled people for the aerial acrobats and are professional that used to perform. Moreover, we are going to promote the job vacancy through social media such as Facebook and Instagram ads. And we are going to send invitation emails to Ji Liu and Tina Guo's manager in order for them to perform. Then the second step is to receive applications. After the ad been posted, we will receive applications, and first of all, we need to confirm to the applicants that we have received their applications to create a good candidate experience. And moreover, we will also probably use the ATS or application tracking system, so this phase of recruitment process will be less complicated. And next we have the selection stage 1, which is to weed out unqualified applicants, since the selection process can in turn divide it into several small steps, where each step eliminates further candidates who are not suited for a position. A first selection is done to eliminate unqualified applicants who don't meet the basic requirements. For example, the performer of the aerial silks should be professional that are authorized for doing the show. And then we have the selection stage 2, which is rating and ranking the candidates. And this stage is needed to figure out which applicants should be asked to come to an interview and do the audition. And we will rank the candidates according to which are the most to least interest to meet with the rating, and will be based on how well the candidates fits the profile of requirements and skills needed for the position. Last but not least, we have the selection stage 3, which are interviews and auditions. So this will be the first time we meet the candidate and see them perform. So we will choose which one is the most suitable one for the job and hire them. And we will also give the candidates feedbacks if they got rejected after the meeting. For the rehearsal plan, we believe that all of them are professionals, so they will not need a lot of time and effort to do the rehearsals. Therefore, 3 days before the event, we will only be testing the aerial silks and hula hoop acrobats to get familiar with the stage. Moreover, we will also be testing the laser lights and drones performance. And 2 days and 1 day before the event, we will be only testing again the laser lights and drones. And on the day of the event, 6 to 8 hours before the event starts, all entertainers and performers will practice for one last time, including the band performers, Ji Liu and Tina Guo, so they all can get familiar with the stage on the fine dining hall. Next up, our marketing manager, Miss Jennifer, will explain further about our marketing strategies.
Thank you, Miss Beatrice. So now we're going to explain about the marketing. So for the first thing is going to be the logo. The logo, we choose the color is silver because silver gives an impression of wealth and for people to look cool. Furthermore, silver make people more stand out. Also, silver is a neutral color. Next, our marketing strategy. For our marketing strategy, we're going to use social media, billboards, and also brand ambassador. For the social media, we can promote it through various types of social media, for example, Facebook and Instagram, because the car buyers utilize social media to inform their decisions about all their automobile purchases. Also, 84% of all car buyers are active on both Facebook and Instagram. Furthermore, email. The dealership will inform all the BMW loyal customers and VIP through emails about the launching of the new car. Secondly is going to be the billboards. We can use billboard, which we can place it in public spaces, which is close to the dealership to promote the upcoming launch event, because by using billboard, it will reach a bigger target audiences. Next is going to be the brand ambassador. In car industries, this is frequently working for new features and models of the product. Therefore, we will choose Angelababy as our guest star because she's a very famous Zanium model in Shanghai, while the brand ambassador is going to be Ma Qinghua because he's perfectly matched to endorse the event as he is familiar to the audiences. Also, he's an inspirational figure for the audience. So next is going to be the monthly plan or poster. So for the first 3 months, we are going to post the poster with balance of power and a little bit of a hint of the interior of the car. And the next month, we're going to put the poster with a little hint of the exterior of the car and the words refinement. And furthermore, the last 1 month, we're going to post a poster with luxury. 1 week before the exhibition start, we are going to post "Are you ready?" in social media, for example, Instagram and Facebook. And also we choose the 3 words such as balance of power, refinement, and luxury because it describes the quality of the BMW, and it is the first 3 words that BMW used to describe the X8. So now it's going to be the promotional video.
尤其是在这款新颖的宝马7系列休旅车从这个轨道开出来的时候，那个烟火与这个车的结合，带给我就是一个哇的感觉。
Owning a BMW has been the best purchase of my entire life. I feel like when I bought the BMW, I felt like more of a man. I felt like I could do more things by owning a BMW. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in the future with BMW.
Весь опыт, который предоставляется BMW, просто замечательный, и я не могу дождаться до их нового запуска.
Thank you for giving your attention to our presentation. We are looking forward for your presence on the event next year.